Hi Virgo, welcome to your reading for November. November could be all year. It could be a year of Novembers. We don't know. The cards want me to go back to the original format. So if you haven't watched any of the previous cards, you'll know that I just became very disorganized at a certain point and I just went in looking at the cards without giving regard to the position. But um, I'm being held to go through this position here, not to rush this reading and to take my time. So through the cards, I made a quick list of what was on the table. So I'm seeing that there are three major arcanas. We have the Tower, we have the World, and we have the Sun. So we're definitely um, destroying some foundation that was faulty so that we can be liberated and close a cycle in the world. We have here no ones. So there's a situation that is at a stalemate. It's not moving. No action has been taken. There is no more enthusiasm. There is no more spark of life. There's something that cannot be moved. There's something that's been stubborn. We have two cups in these 10 cards, which means there's a two of cups somewhere. There's something that's going to be healed, right? And we start off with the Seven of Cups. But before we do that, we have four swords in this reading. Four swords. We'll be talking about the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords has not appeared, but what has appeared is the Nine of Swords. So we are all once again coming to the end of a situation, and what we see are four people cards. We have the Queen of Swords, the King of Swords, the Knight of Swords, right? And the Nine. I also see that we only have one pentacle for you, Virgo, but this is the card of Virgo. This is the sun in Virgo, and it's the pentacle, and it's the last card in the series. So whatever has been in disorder, whatever has been disrupted, will come back into its rightful place and position. Virgo likes everything in the right place. So like a song from what that group name? That's in Radiohead. I also notice that the cards in this series are all high numbers. Card number 7, number 8, we have 7, 8, and 9 here. So we are once again being shown that things are coming to a close. All right, so this is my first impressions of this reading. So I know what I'm going to be talking about. I know who is in the reading. I know what they're saying, what they're doing or not doing. Nobody's doing anything, but everybody's talking. So let's see here. Seven of Cups is the first card. So Virgo. There is some confusion here regarding where to go, what is the position, not being sure, because things are not clear. You're being painted a picture that's not real. When there's a lot of clouds, it means that there's something that's clouding the vision, and your emotions could be clouding the vision, because we definitely see that there is an emotional situation here that is a little out of whack, and it needs to come into perspective. So the goddess Aphrodite, she's pointed to one cup in particular. So there's something that you need to look at. This is also the card of great expectations, right? And when we don't get these expectations met, we go into the Eight of Cups, where we leave behind these empty cups. So we're not to have any expectations of any kind. That is the first thing that we're to know. You had some expectations of how things were going to be, how they ought to go, but unfortunately, nothing went like that at all. And you were left with your own mind playing tricks on you. Tricks to the point where you are like aghast, like, how could this have happened to me? Why did I let this go? Where did, it was just my imagination running away with me, I could say. So there are things that I thought, and I let my mind get away with me. Remember, I'm talking for you now. Because when I read the cards want to talk, so the card is saying, this is the card. I listen to a lot of people talk to me and tell me things, and everything they told me frightened me and scared me. So I actually became very negative about this situation. And they told me that it wasn't the way I thought it was. So something come to an end. So I kind of did myself in there, So um, I wasn't able to get this thing off the ground, whatever it was. So on the bottom we're here. No, you see, these are all the people I'm telling you that are around. These are three people, and there's the three people here on the top. And they're looking down on you. You see? And you're trying to cover your ears because it's become too much. Like, how much can a person take? Give me a break. All of you are coming down on me with such force. You know? There's the king, there's the knight, and there's a queen. So it's a whole family that's coming down. So you've been very negative lately, right? Love is just not flowing here. It's like I had so much love at one point and then I lost it all. That's another song. You found love on a lonely highway, on a two-way street, and lost it on a lonely highway. I love those songs. So she's unhappy. This water that she has, she's just throwing it out on the floor. So that's just telling you the way she feels about love and emotions. She don't give a hoot, But because when this happened, it was just too much. It was just too much. When you realize that you were building something that was not to be, or that had faulty foundations, and they came in and he said, you know what, I'm going to bring this down because the emotions are going to dissolve the structure, because you've been trying to keep it up so long and it's coming down. It cannot stay up anymore. I'm going to bring it down. I'm going to break it. So there's lightning, there's thunder, there's rain, there's a tornado, there's a hurricane. The house's roof is coming apart. We're losing everything. And we're under such emotional turbulence that we cannot even talk. Okay, so this is it. This is the end. It's come to a close. There's a lot of lessons learned here. This is not something that happened yesterday or in October. This is something that's been going on for a long time, right? It's been a long time coming. We're talking about superior numbers: 7, 8, 9, 10, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. And you've heard the stories. You've been told. So what is it that you were not able to see? You were not able to see the truth, right? But now, in the future, from now till the next 6 weeks, maybe before, maybe this has happened already, I do not know. You're going to finally find some peace of mind among the shouting, the squalor, the negativity, right? Among the people around you. I think you're going to remove a lot of people out your life because they've done nothing. They've done nothing but to hurt you. Done nothing but misdirected you, right? Misery loves company is what I'm going to say. So here you are with your open heart, right? But you haven't lost anything, sweetheart. Here's your heart. And you're looking into your cup and you're on your own and you're healing, right? Healing by the healing stream. Your life is still full of abundance, still full of greenery. Your emotions are still intact. It's going to be all right. You come back to a place of calm. When you come back to your heart. And from that place of calm, the others are not going to understand you. But they're going to respect you. They're going to respect you. They're going to say, okay, let's get out the scales. Things are balanced. So I'm also balanced. And this is you also. You are going to respond to the situation in kind with a lot of logic. You're going to say what you have to say with the specific words that you have to say them in the tone of voice that it has to be said. You're not fooling around now. All right? You So, and if there's any actions to be taken, you're going to take them very swiftly. This is also you. right? These people have showed you a side of themselves, and now you're showing them a side of yourself. So the tarot cards are very flexible. They're very flexible, right? So you have analyzed both sides of a situation, and you have decided to put some limits. And you've said, here we go, and there we go. I'm moving around. And so you've come to the sun. You know who you are. You're back on track. Your feet firmly planted on the earth. You've got your musical instrument. You're the god. You're Apollos, I was going to say. Apollo or Adonis, both of them. Yeah, and he's underneath his portal, right? And he's shining bright. He's got so much wisdom from this situation. He's just conscious of everything now. He's come out of the darkness. Never, never let anybody put you back in that spot again, my dear. No, my love. No, Virgo. So here we come back now. And so now we know. You know what you're doing here? You're piecing your life together. One by one, little by little. You're making that treasure out of your experiences. And because you're ruled by Mercury, I am pretty sure that something is going to come out of this that's going to be useful to a lot of people. Here you are in your workshop, doing what is you have to do, not wasting 1 minute of your time, Virgo, making full use of your routine and the daily things you have to do. You might even be writing a book, and this is, I don't know which chapter you're on right here, maybe chapter 8, because you're also coming to a close of something. And so you have become very wise, you have become very learned, and you might be teaching others how to do what it is that you're doing. But what I like about this card is how focused you are in your own business now. Because the love, you've turned it inward to yourself. Yeah, you're no longer chasing a rainbow or chasing a dream, right? And not letting, not begging. She's on her knees begging. We're not doing that anymore, honey. We're not going to beg nothing from nobody. Yeah, except yourself and God. And so here you are, totally recovered, doing what it is you have to do in your own little spot in the world. You're always coming back to that river and that stream. Never let yourself go. You're never going to let yourself go. You know your value, you know your worth, you're on top of things, right? You're doing what you have to do every day, and you love doing this, what you're doing here. And you're doing it because you are getting the support. Look at all the support you have, right? Because you did what you had to do. You let it go. Sometimes the Tower card hurts more when you try to hold on, when you know that you have to let go. It's the resistance that you put up that hurts more than the letting go. It's this trying to stay holding on hurts more than just actually letting go. The Tower. The major arcana are lessons that we have to learn. We cannot negotiate with the Tower. We have to leave behind the Tower. We have to close that cycle. But now in this, we're coming out into the world. And we're not only coming out in the world with our diplomas or whatever it is, like, on a spiritual level, you have upgraded. You have new guides. Look who is your guide here now. Right? Apollo is your guide. And the sun is shining on you because you're loved. You're loved by the gods in the heavens. God loves you. And he's going to make sure that you're not lacking anything. All right? And that you're doing the things that you love. And here comes a whole new cycle for you. And people are going to be asking for what it is that you have, because they realize that you have a thing of value now. And you're never going to be distracted anymore, because you are going to give each area of your life the allotted time. You are not going to spend too much time, because time is valuable. Money is valuable, but your time is even more valuable on this earth. So you're going to give the time that you have to give to your work, time that you give to the loved ones, time you give to your creativity, and the time you give to your book or your writing, whatever it is, your communication. So well done, Virgo. Well done. I wish this was my reading. It felt a little bit like my reading. Okay, I hope you enjoyed your reading, Virgo.